Hello and welcome back to another practice with me, Kat Meffan and Samsung UK. I am very excited to be here with you today, especially today because I love yoga for strength practices, and that is what I've got for you today. So just before we get started, it is ideal that you've done yoga before taking part in this particular flow, because we're going to be working, like I said, on the strength of both the body and the mind. Going to be holding postures for a while, so it might get a little intense, but it's going to be very fun as well. So just as you know, I have been absolutely loving the Samsung products. I have got the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active2 on my wrist right now, and I have got the S20 Ultra phone. So the phone, I have been tracking everything that I'm doing through the Samsung Health app, and what I've actually been loving in the last few weeks is that I have tracked down all of my friends with the Samsung Health app, and we're now using the together part of the app to kind of not just challenge each other in terms of who did a workout and who didn't, but just to bring in that accountability part of it. So when you're actually connected through the together part of the Samsung Health app, you can kind of say, actually, you know, I did this today and I feel great, and what are you going to do today? So it's a great way of holding yourself accountable and also challenging each other. So we will check in with the Samsung Health app at the end. I am going to set us up for a yoga flow now on the watch. So what I love about this is that there are so many different options for the workout. So it's not just simple like do a workout. It's very much targeted for the type of workout you're going to do. So yoga, of course, is one of my top picks, and I'm going to click it. And 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. And we're actually going to get started straight away on all fours. So let's wake up the spine a little bit. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, take a rounding through the spine and let the head drop. Let's go again. Inhale, lift. And then exhale and round. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Come to sit back on the heels, taking these first few moments just to arrive in the practice. Roll the shoulders back, drop the chin down to the chest, and take half neck rolls. So the right ear comes around to the right shoulder, it comes down through center, left ear to left shoulder, back down through center, and just working your way a couple more times side to side, just wiggling through all of those little niggles. And then coming back to neutral, lift the head, place the hands down near the top of the mat and tuck under the toes. So you'll see I'm in a slightly longer stance than just tabletop. As I inhale, I'm going to shift forwards and drop the hips, lift my chest. Variation of upward facing dog. Exhale, send the bottom back. Variation of a child's pose. Inhale, come forward. Option to lift the knees off. Exhale, take it back, child's pose. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, take it back. So already working through the core and through the shoulders. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, back. One more time, inhale, forwards. And exhale, back. Coming back into a tabletop position. Keep the toes tucked under. We're going to hover the knees off the mat, and I'm going to count you through this hold. Are we ready? Inhale, ground down through the hands, hover the knees. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those knees down. Have a little wiggle side to side. Really try to connect with the breath. Try not to make sure that you're holding the breath. Sometimes when we work in this strength way, we tense ourselves and then we hold the breath. You want to make sure the breath is fluid throughout. Let's go again. Hover those knees and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. I can really feel the core firing up and those quads firing up as well. I hope that you can as well. Last time, let's go. Ground down and hover the knees. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to lift the bottom and then walk the hands out. Make your way into a downward facing dog. So take a moment in your first downward facing dog. Maybe you'd like to pedal out through the feet. Maybe a little shake, a nod of the head. Connecting to the breath. And then starting to walk those feet in towards the hands. Feet can be hip width apart. Inhale, lift the chest, create some space. Exhale, take a fold forwards. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky, hold them here, and then hinge at the hips, halfway hold. Arms stay by the ears, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, circle the arms around. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, halfway hold. Let those arms really hug the ears. Keep breathing, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, circle those arms around. Inhale, arms come up again. Last time, halfway hold. Beautiful long spine, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, arms come around. Nice, great work. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, create some space here. Exhale, place the hands down and step back to a high plank, holding your high plank. So that space between the shoulder blades, you want to push it up towards the sky. And then you've got this nice long diagonal line through the crown of the head, out through the heels. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. You've got this. Inhale for 5. Exhale, either dropping the knees down and modifying or coming down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, and hold here. So hold in your upward facing dog or cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now this time, rather than wiggling the feet and shaking the head, I want you to find stillness. And if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to find a turbo dog. And by that, I mean that your elbows are going to bend down to that halfway point between dog and dolphin. So it's a little bit harder. Those triceps are wrapping in towards each other. You're at that midway point, bottom still flying up to the sky, grounding down through the hands. And then lowering all the way down to dolphin. So coming down to the forearms. Walk the feet in as far as they can go. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, heels draw down to the mat. Inhale, up onto the toes. Exhale, heels draw down. Inhale, up onto the toes. Exhale, heels draw down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, heels draw down. Step those feet back. Push it all the way back to a downward facing dog. Know that you can take a child's pose to modify at any time. So if it gets a little too much for you, just drop those knees down and take a child's pose. On your next inhale, step, or you could jump the feet towards the hands. Lift the chest, create space. Exhale, fold down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms high up to the sky, and exhale the hands through heart center. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, create that space again. And then exhale, place the hands down, step it back to a high plank, hold here. Now draw the right knee into the nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Now drop the knee down so it's just hovering off the mat. And then bring it back to the nose. Drop it down one more time. And then bring it back to the nose. And then take yourself all the way back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forwards to that high plank again. Left knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale, now lower that knee down, hover it off the mat, bring it back to the nose, and then take it all the way back, downward facing dog. Amazing, well done. Nice big releasing breath. Inhale, wave forwards, and work through your vinyasa, either modifying down to the knees or coming down through chaturanga, and then coming into upward facing dog. We're gonna hold here again. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale here. And then exhale, take it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Options here, downward facing dog, child's pose, or finding that turbo dog again. Elbows drawing in. Stay connected to breath. And then lowering all the way down to dolphin. Walk those feet in. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, heels draw down. Inhale, high up onto the toes. Exhale, heels draw down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, walk the feet back out and push yourself all the way back to a downwards facing dog. Well done. Feeling it through those shoulders. On an inhale, sweep the right leg up into the sky, open the hips. Option to bend through that top leg. I promise you, your shoulders will get a rest in just a moment. Inhale, bringing it forward. Step the right foot between the hands. Come up to find a high lunge. So reach the arms all the way up. Option for a little bit more power to come up onto the ball of that right foot. Reach the arms high. Reach, and stay low in the lunge. Holding here. Find that gazing point to keep your balance. Drop the front heel down if it's not already. Open yourself out for warrior 2. So hips are open, gaze is going forwards. We're bending nice and deep through this right leg. Gazing to those front fingertips. Holding here. Keep that bend through the right leg. Float the left hand back. Come to find reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up. Again, make sure that right leg stays bent. We're powering through that front leg, finding the strength. And then coming to find your side angle pose, but without placing the elbow down. So notoriously, we will place that right elbow on the right knee and get a little bit of a rest. What I want you to try and do today is to hover that right elbow off the knee, maybe bring it by the ear. Oh yes, we are working hard. And you can release that right elbow down. Come back through warrior two. And then bring yourself back around to the high lunge. I know, that right leg is working very hard. Hands to heart center. Final push on this leg. We're going to move ourselves forward to warrior three, square the hips. Take a bend through the right standing leg. Hold. Keep holding. Feel into all of those little wobbles. And then release both hands down. Take a big step back with the left foot. Take the right foot back and vinyasa your way through. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Sweep the left leg up. Open the hips. Strong and square through the shoulders. It's the hips that are opening. Option to bend that top knee. Stay connected to breath. And then let's step that left foot between the hands. Come to find the high lunge. Sweep the arms up. Nice and deep through that left leg. And then the option to come up onto the toes of the left foot. Find your gazing point. Find that focus that's going to help you with your balance. Keep breathing. Maybe even find a smile. And then open it out for your warrior two. Hips are open. Gaze is towards the front. Oh, looking at my heart rate. We're 121 right now. I'm working hard. Low into that left side. Even lower. Holding it. You want to feel like you are opening through that left hip. Float the right hand down. Sweep the left arm up. Stay deep into that left side. And then coming all the way back through, we're coming to that side angle. Now I know that you so desperately want to just rest on that leg. Try to hover it off. Find the line of the side angle. Maybe reach the arm up. This is not easy. An option to rest that elbow down. Find the stretch. Inhale, come back through warrior two. Take it back to the high lunge. Reach the arms up. Hands come to heart center. Push off the back foot. Take it up. Find warrior three. Square the hips. And then take a little dip into that left leg. Well done. Just stay with the breath. One more breath here. And then slowly placing the hands down. Big step back with the right foot. Take the left leg back as well. And work through a little vinyasa. Taking it back to downward facing dog. Take a child's pose if you need it. Or you're going to bring the elbows down to dolphin. And we're going to hold in this dolphin for a little while. Everybody's favorite pose. If you'd like to take it a little bit further, you're going to sweep the left leg up to the sky. Just hold here. Remember, you do not have to take every variation. You make this practice what it needs to be for you. If you've got the leg up, place the leg down and sweep the right leg up into the sky. And release the right leg down. From your dolphin, can you push up both elbows at the same time to downward facing dog? You can do it one elbow at a time if you need to, and we're gonna go down alternately. So we're gonna take some little push-ups. So you can either work down one elbow at a time alternately, or you're gonna come down both elbows at the same time. So we're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hold your downward facing dog. On an inhale, come forwards to high plank. Holding here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. Inhale for 4. Exhale. Inhale for 5. Exhale, drop your knees down and just come to Virasana. So just come to sit back on the heels for a moment. Roll those shoulders back. Amazing. Okay, a bit more strength now. So you're kneeling. You're going to place the hands down next to the knees. It's a very kind of short posture. We're not going to hold it for too long, maybe just 5 counts, but it's intense, building all of that core and shoulder strength. So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to come up, and really you want to be lifting the knees as close to the core as possible so that there isn't an overly huge amount of pressure on the feet. Okay, so we're going to go for 3 times. Let's go, lift it up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Beautiful. And if you can't get your hips as high as how mine are, it doesn't matter. As long as you're getting that feeling, rounding through the spine, drawing the knees into the core, that's where you need to be working, okay? Let's go again. Ground down through those hands and lift it up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. So good. We're going to go one more time. Ground down through those hands and lift it up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring the feet around in front of you. And we're going to come to take Navasana, which is boat pose. We're going to hold here for a moment. So you're going to sit back, and your modified variation is just with the toes down and the hands behind the knees. Your next variation is going to be to take those legs out long and then reach the arms out long as well. If you're feeling like you want to go that little bit further, you're going to straighten the legs and straighten the arms. Only I know how long we're holding it for though. So choose wisely. Holding here and stay with the breath. Oh, I can feel myself shaking. And release. Hug the knees together. Option to just stay here, or you can cross over the legs, place the hands down, step it back to a plank, and work through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, and then make your way back to seated. So no worries if you decided to stay seated. I probably would have done the same. Okay, so I'm going to turn to face you so you can see what I'm doing here. We're just going to work on a bit more strength, of course, that's why you're here. So we're going to be lifting up one leg, taking it over to the other side. If you have a yoga block, you can use that as your gauge as to where you want to be lifting to. And you can either place the hands down, or you can have them off at heart center, or you can reach them up to the sky. So we're going to take the right leg over to the left, Tap it down, take it back. And then the left leg goes over, take it back, right and left. 2 more each way, right and left, right, last one and left. Beautiful. Inhale, find length here. If you need to sit up on the block, definitely do. And then just work your way forwards into a little forward fold. You have done amazingly well. So while you're here in your forward fold, you want to think about this thigh bone rolling back, rolling behind you. A couple more breaths here. And then lifting all the way up. Very well done. Just rolling around onto your tummy. And we're going to take a little sphinx. So elbows underneath the shoulders, lift the chest. You can separate the feet slightly. Just opening through the core. Those stomach muscles did a lot of work throughout that flow. So just opening through the front line of the body. And then pressing the hands down, pushing back, and making your way back into a child's pose. You can have the knees open, or you can take the knees together, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Just taking a few moments to rest and recover here. Close your eyes. Just checking in with the breath. Taking a moment to feel into that sense of pride. Pride for yourself, for showing up and doing this practice. For moving into your strength. Both mentally and physically. And then slowly peeling yourself all the way up. Just find a comfortable seated position. Bring one hand on top of the other at the heart center, and we'll just finish our practice with a releasing breath all together. Inhale. Let it go. Thank you so much for practicing with me and Samsung today. I am going to check in. Okay, my heart rate has fortunately gone down because I don't know about you, but it really built up there. And I can then check in with my phone and my Samsung Health app and just see what is going on. So thank you so much for joining me. Please do share a snippet of your practice or a photo of your favorite pose from this practice. Share it with us on social media using the hashtag #DoWhatYouCan't. And you can @Samsung UK and @me as well, because I would love to see you guys doing my flows. And if you want more, you could always go back and do the previous video in this series, which was yoga for beginners. I mean, why not? Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you for a practice again very soon. Bye-bye.